Okay, before starting and creating the material of the wood, let's add the small metal part here. So let's add a fill here. I'm going to call it metal parts. Okay, and add a black mask. Let's load an alpha in a fill layer, or just we can use a paint layer and pass. Okay, let's turn on the symmetry and press here. This one and here. Okay, let's increase the spacing. That's it. And let's go to the alpha and search for shape bell, or yeah, this one is good. Shape paraboloid. Okay, that's it. Let's increase the height value. And for example, 0.5. And let's go back to the path. Change the size to 4. Play with the spacing. Yeah, like this. And I just need to modify the vertices here. Okay. That's it. Maybe we need to change these layers a little. Okay. Yeah. Let's add a level. And with the level, we can control this shape. Okay, let's play with the slider. Yeah, as you can see, we can bring forward this gray slider and create the shape more realistic. Okay, let's decrease the opacity. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah. And maybe we can add a fill layer. And in the fill layer, we can search in alpha paraboloid and put it here. Change the UV wrap to none. And now we can fix the position. Okay. Like this. Okay. This one is here. Let's duplicate that and put it here. Let's duplicate this one and put it here. Okay, let's duplicate another one, put it here. So I think maybe we should reconsider the position of this part. Okay, so let's add a filter. I'm going to use the mirror in a y-axis. Let's turn on the invert and bring down the slider. Yeah, everything is okay in here. Okay, let's add an anchor point, and I'm going to add another fill layer and call it reverse effect. Let's add, oh, we already add an anchor point here, and let's load the anchor point. Okay, let's add a black mask, add fill layer, load metal part mask, duplicate that, and I'm going to add a filter and give the blur filter to this. Change the blending mode to subtract. And now we can create this effect here. Let's just keep the height, and we can give the negative value. Okay, now we can control this effect with the blur. And as you can see, yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm going to decrease the amount of height value. That's fine. So for this section, maybe we should need to follow the reference. So let's go back to the L3 and remove this gradient line, and can go to the L4, L5, and L6. Yeah, for the L6, I can bring down this section. Okay, like this. Okay, and for L2, L3, we can do another thing with this gradient. Let's bring down the tiling amount, reposition that, and we can play the size. Boom. Yeah. We have this effect. It's better, actually, from the previous one. So let's go and create the wood material. We are done for this part. Okay, so let's add a folder. I'm going to call it wood surface, and in here let's load the fill layer, and in the material mode let's call a wood plane. Okay, just give a moment to load the material. Okay, we don't need height, we just need color, roughness, and metallic, normal, maybe AO. Yeah, and this is good, actually. It's a good base material, but for this part I don't want to have this wood pattern. I just need this wood pattern inside these areas. So let's create a mask. I'm going to duplicate this wood base and call it without lines. Okay, and let's play with the parameter here. Maybe we can play with the wood color. Yeah, like this. And Wayne's density. Okay, Wayne's color variation. Okay, let's put it on 0. Okay, Wayne's color fade. Yeah, and this is the parameter that I'm looking for. Wayne's color fade. Okay, not intensity. For this layer should be near to 0. Fibers spread. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's add a black mask. This is my base wood material. Let's bring down the wind density. Okay, that's it. And I'm going to change the wood color to something a brown, dark brown. Okay, let's change the color. Yeah, I think it's good. And I'm going to load, for example, L1 mask, L2 mask, okay, L3, L4, L5. That's it. Okay, L6. No, I don't want the letters because L5 I have all the item here. And yeah, so let's load L5 mask. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, let's play with the wood color and change it to something similar. Okay, like this. That's it. And let's add in a smart material the bronze armor. Okay, and the black mask and the field layer. And let's load metal mask. Okay, and in here I don't need to have height, so we easily create a material for metal section. Let's just add ambient occlusion and apply to all channel this blending mode normal, and boom, we have the metal section. Okay, and maybe we can give more height for this part. Okay, let's add a level. Play with the slider in the level to create a better effect. Okay, like this. Okay, so let's go back to the wood. I need to load L6 mask here. Let's add L6 mask and change the blending mode to linear. Now I have this effect, and maybe we can just have color, and I don't want to have this material. Okay, let's just have the color and put it on something like dark with a blending mode like overlay or soft light. But the problem is, yeah, this wood veins or wood line, they are not good for this section. So let's keep this one in this way. And for L3, yeah, let's add a blend, an anchor point here. Okay, and add another fill layer, change the blending mode to linear, load L3 mask, and boom, we have this one, but its effect on this part. So we need to do something else. Okay, the problem is this part. I don't want to, yeah, I just need this two layer so I can bring them up, put it here, change the blending mode opacity to 100. Okay, that's it. I just create my mask. Let's bring back the data we turned off on that layer. L2, okay, we need L2. And absolutely, we need L1. So let's add the fill layer, change the blending mode to linear dodge, load L1 mask, duplicate it, and change it to L2 mask. Okay, so I have all the masks. That's what I want. And for this one, I can play with the slider in the level to achieve the result that I want. So I can use random seed. Okay, now let's apply to all channel. Okay, roughness, that's all normal AO, and boom. Okay. Yeah, like this. And let's use custom wood color and pick it from the reference. Okay. Yeah, I think this color is good. That's it. And for the wood base, again, we can use wood custom color. And again, pick it from the reference. Yeah, like this. Okay, it's not good. Let's go back to the original one. Yeah, I think maybe this color slider is better. Okay, that's fine. A good color for this section. Okay, I think it's good. Yeah, it's okay. And I'm going to create a color variation. The color variation just need to have color. I'm going to add a black mask, add a fill, load L1 mask, and change the color to black, and change the blending mode to overlay. Okay, as you can see, we have this kind of effect here, and let's add another fill layer. Let's load L2 mask, change the blending mode to linear dodge, and yeah, okay, it's okay. It's okay for me. And I want to add this part to the color variation number 1. So let's go to the L3, found this layer. Okay. I'm going to copy that here. Okay, that's it. Let's play with the opacity in the blending mode section. That's it. For example, 95 is okay. And let's go back to the wood base. I'm going to play with nuts intensity. Yeah, we have some preset here. Warm wood, no, it's not good. Dark river wood, no. Light wood, no, they are not good. And well, let's play with the lens density. Okay, I'm trying to get a good look for the material. So let's add some random seed. Yeah, I think it's good. We have something interesting here. Okay. So this is the color variation number 1. And let's go for the other layers. Okay, now I'm going to add another color variation with height and roughness. Okay, roughness should be on 0.8. And now I just want to add some wood fiber effect on the surface. So let's add a black mask. Let's add a fill layer. Okay, in here, I'm going to search wood. And we have something like grunge wood heart. Okay, let's add a color. Maybe a little red and dark value is good for this layer. Okay, and the opacity should be on something like 30 for the color. Let's go to the mask. I'm going to rotate this mask 90 degree and change the tiling to something like 50, but it's too much. And I can unlock this icon and put 5 in here and bring up the contrast and play with the balance. Okay, in this way, because our shape is too stretch and it's like rectangle shape, so we can add a different number in the tiling section. So let's increase it again. And yeah, we have this. Let's go to the height. I'm going to add a negative height. Okay, it's too much. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's it. That's it. And it's just create a good surface detail for the wood. So let's decrease the color to 50 in the opacity. Yeah, we can play with the roughness too. Maybe 0.5 or 0.45 is good. So, okay, this is a problem. As you can see, I don't want to have this effect on the metal part. So I can load the anchor point related to this part, which is metal part mask, and put the blending mode to subtract to avoid affecting on the bronze armor, because this material as itself, it doesn't have any height data, and we should take care of this section. Okay, let's add the second layer. I'm going to add edge damage layer. Okay, and this time we are going to act differently and just add pass blending mode on the edge effect. I just need to have color and roughness. Okay, roughness should be something like 0.8. And actually, I don't want color. Let's add a filter. In this filter, I'm going to load HSL. And in this way, I can increase lightness and saturation. Okay, now add a black mask, add a generator, add metal edge. That's it. And actually, we can create a paint layer here, white collection wood handle. This is the name for this one. Let's add an anchor point, change the blending mode from normal to pass through and apply to all channel. Okay, that's it. And let's put it here. Okay. After reverse effect, and I'm going to load this anchor point in a metal edge generator and change the reference channel to height. And now we can turn on macro detail for the height, and boom, we have this. Okay, we can play with the slider here. Okay, we can play with the grunge amount, wear level, and yeah, this is a perfect way to add detail. Okay, let's add height channel, and now we can use negative value or just positive value, something like this, or maybe -1, -0.01. Yeah, it's a better option. And in here, I need to remove the metal mask like this. Okay, these are my primary layers, and we can just add more details on this material, but we should do that in next video. So in the next video, let's add more detail for the wood surface.